Every girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick card, and today is going to be what do they want with you. We've done that one in the past, but it would be nice to kind of refresh. Okay, so £2, you know the deal, and then we develop, we see what is happening. Of course, just stay cool, do not be triggered. It's just tarot. Okay, so 1 2 1 2. Okay, pile number 1, what do they want with you? Silence. Temperance, Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Here we go, very straightforward here. What do they want? When they want to start over, but this time they want to nurture this connection. Absolutely. Maybe in the past they were not really prepared to do that, obviously, but this time they want to put the effort, and it shouldn't be so much of an effort. You feel like now is the right time. Also, there's an idea, and also let's not forget long term, right? Very important. You feel as well like it's meant to be. You obviously needed to learn how to balance the emotion. Maybe they had to do that as well. It's an idea of you kind of know you meant to be. You know that it's written. It's from somewhere above. They decided that you two should be together. Therefore, we may obliged, and that's fine. It's all cool. Absolutely. They also know that you know, and you've been knowing for a long time. You are the High Priestess, male, female, doesn't matter. You have those antennas switch on, and you've been in this planet many times. You recognize people, you can read them, you can scan them in half a second. You might not say much, very mysterious, but you just see and you know. Definitely know that person very well, and probably you're the only one who knows them that way, and they can see that you know them very well. So that may have been a little bit triggering at first, because they thought, how can that person know me so well? So maybe that's why they couldn't engage properly. But now they accepted the idea that you know them very well, and that's okay. Because when the High Priestess see you or see someone, they really see their soul. And it's kind of bizarre sometimes when someone just know you so much and you feel emotionally naked. That can be a bit confusing for someone, for sure, right? So yeah, what do they want with you is definitely the idea of let's do this, let's take a leap of faith, let's go for it. We don't need to know how we're going to make it work. Doesn't matter. I just know that I want you, I want to be with you, period. So really this idea of new beginning, absolutely stunning. And it's kind of meant to be anyway, isn't it? Yeah. Can we ask for any more? I don't know. 10 of Cups is happy ever after. And it's a lot of feelings. Cups is all about the emotions. And if it's about business, doesn't matter. It's about being content. You're in the right place. You do what you love. You are working with people you appreciate, and they appreciate you. And you feel like you're ready to go for it. Now the money as well is in place. Definitely you want to plant those seeds and see long term and grow and expand, so the business will do perfectly. So whatever the context is, and also let's not forget that as well. You feel that you, if it comes to business, you can see what will be the next move that need to be taken. Also, what would be the next trend. You have those antenna, as I said. Plus, you're protected, so the business will do just fine. And when it comes to this relationship, it will be absolutely phenomenal, because you are definitely looked after from some energy above, right? So all is well. Perfect. Absolutely stunning. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, so pile number 2, what do they want with you? Okay, the Tower, the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups. Boy. So never boring. Obviously you feel like the way he was or the way he is cannot be congruent. Whether you're together or not together, it just doesn't work. The way it is doesn't work. If you're together, things are not flowing. If you're not together, it's unbearable. At the end of the day, you couldn't continue the way it was, because the way it was kind of like, not solid enough. You couldn't grow anything on it. It was just shambolic. It was a bunch of marshmallow. You're not going to build a house on a bunch of marshmallow. What do I talk about? I don't know. Moving on. But that's true. It wasn't correct. So it had to be destroyed and start over. Like, okay, let's go back to the, to the draft and set it all again, Absolutely. Because some things need to be fixed and something needs to be acknowledged. You feel like both of you needed to grow. Absolutely. It doesn't matter who you are. You needed to learn how to be in a relationship or how to be the best version of yourself. There was work to do. It wasn't good enough. Period. Okay? And as a result, it's true. There's a feeling as well of, yes, there is a lot of love here, but they see you as someone protecting their heart. Maybe you have reason, to protect your heart if you feel like obviously it's so shambolic, it's a mess, So you don't want to go there. It's like, ooh, I like you, but it's just too slippery. I'm not going there. So they probably know as well that they need to increase their knowledge to know who they are, what they're about, what they can offer you and when they can't offer you, in order to maybe reinsure you, and then you be more willing to move forward with them. But right now you're backing off. So they want maybe okay, let's start over. Let's start from scratch. This is very much the tower moment. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, they want to do it right this time. Maybe they were with someone else and they obviously, there's an idea of maybe legal paper to have to be done, maybe yes, obviously divorce papers, legal action, whatever needs to be done. But now they want to do it right. They want to be fair. They want to offer you what you deserve. Maybe before it wasn't possible because they were with someone else, and of course your connection was completely shambolic. How can you build on a third party? Are not going to happen. So obviously things had to change and to be improved, and it has to be fair. Okay, so that's probably why you were protecting your heart at the end of the day. Yes, maybe they were actually juggling between two, but your connection were not ending because number 8 as well. That's what the Two of Pentacles represent, is number 8, and that's the infinity number. They couldn't forget you, but they had to come back towards you fairly. Absolutely, because otherwise you're covering your heart. You're not going there. Absolutely not. Yes, communication is needed now. That's what they want with you, and they want to have a frank conversation, honest conversation, not hiding anything like they've done in the past, because I think they were very good at that. Right, so yeah, they needed to gain some strength and to know what they were made of, who they were, and who they wanted to be with as a result. If they had no idea who they are, of course they have no clue where they want to be. So that's why you do not open up. You wanted to open up as long as they were ready and strong. You definitely knew you were the final destination for each other. However, there was an idea of not knowing how, because it was complicated if they were with someone else. For me, it's number 3 as well. It's third party. I feel a third party on this part for some reason. So anyhow, you both know that you end up together. It's just how that is not very clear, but they have to work it out. It's an idea as well. Singing, really? Whatever. But that obviously make them very anxious, and you as well, maybe. Excuse me. Too much singing, obviously. And they've been very anxious, overthinking it at the moment, how to approach you again. As long as the situation is clear, as long as they know where they stand, as long as they've been sorting out the situation, they'll be fine. But if they're not, don't even go there. Yeah, they're very strategic and very slow to approach you because they know they cannot mess it up this time. But they have the clarity, and that's as an opportunity to have a brand new start. Now we're talking. I like that very much. I wanted to do one more. Here you go, twin flame. I'm not very keen on that label, but what I would say is pure love is marriage potential. Absolutely. Your connection hasn't been the most straightforward, for sure. However, you very much know that you belong to each other. And yes, there were some obstacles. Obviously, it could have been someone else. It could have been, some legality involved. But at the end of the day, you're supposed to be together, and you will. So that is absolutely stunning. And that's what they want with you, the full shebang. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah, ciao.